Numi, you are muted as hell. Nope. Oh, hey guys. All right. Well, welcome to the live stream, folks. I'll never let you down. Let's go. Let's pull up the old dog app. How's everyone doing? GMs. Crutches, welcome to the live stream.
Are we good?
Boom.
Unbelievable.
You saved the show, dude.
That was absolutely hilarious. All right. Well, we're just going to go with right away. That might be the worst intro ever. We've had Nez's outro. If anyone wants to watch that back, I mean, I started immediately and I have Crutches telling me he can't hear me in the Discord. I'm like, I see Wi-Fi bars. I'm immediately like, I'm in Bryson DeChambeau right now, trying to figure out. The mute mic on here was tilted this way. See the red dot. So that's on me, folks. We're back. We're running. It's the Unhinged stream. That's typically how it goes. Thanks. Special guest, ladies and gentlemen, Nez. Can you believe it? A fellow batch bro. But
we made it, baby. We're here. We're saving the show.
Yeah, that is Boomer Mondays, exactly. And for Chip and for the Unhinged, we immediately know what we need to do. Let's see here. I think it's Daydreaming is the one. Yeah, we'll immediately get into a little bit of that. Nez, you were just in my last draft.
Yeah.
This slate, and let me zoom in here for the people. This slate is absolute chaos. I think Sam Olsen summed it up perfectly where he said, I don't think we've had a more chaotic slate.
Like did he summarize it perfectly when he won the entire slate already?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
He did. He put that elegantly, the way he drafted the winner. Yeah, I think we're playing for second, folks.
Yeah, that's it's really tough. For anyone of you four, and anyone that trickles in and watches this, we've had an influx of Q tags. We've had an influx of back-to-backs, and then we've had downgrade people perfectly fine to then out. That's Giannis. We're looking at you. Drew Holiday. We're looking at you personal. And then we just had our shenanigans of teams being on back-to-backs. Specific teams being on back-to-backs like Ant or like the T-Wolves with the Ant and Town situation. So the whole landscape was shaken up when Luka's tech was rescinded from yesterday. He was originally suspended today. That got basically rescinded, and now he's available to play tonight. So he, for I think 37% of the draft, was an out tag.
Yeah.
Was not being drafted.
1 second. I will be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. He was basically not being drafted. He wasn't being drafted by most. There were a few people doing some weird. I say weird. It's not weird now that we look at it. Just doing some out tag Lukas and taking them in the 5th and 6th. We're gonna check out here and see if we're all right. Perfect. We're actually on pick 2. I'm not lagging behind. But once that whole shenanigan basically went down, you guys already know we have now people with De'Aaron Fox, Drew Holiday. We're sweating Miles Turner, aka Sam. I'm probably missing more that were picked on the turn specifically that are now sweating to get a Luka swap. It's going to be the 6th pick. We'll immediately get that Luka swap if he was not picked. So you can kind of go through your drafts and see, just kind of tell by your teams if you even have a chance. Like you're going to be hard pressed and lucky to get a Luka with Joker. Unless someone is just not moving Luka up in that draft, or there was like you just hoarded all the Q tags. So it's going to be a really interesting night. It's going to be absolutely chaotic. Yeah, I have no idea. I really have not looked into it, dude. I've been streaming, trying to get stuff done. Went on a walk in 37-degree weather, so froze my hands off. Came back. I have literally all I know is Luka's available to play, and whatever. It's the NBA. Am I right? For the people you in here, spread the good word. We've tweeted it out on the tweeters. You know that. Spread it to the people. There's probably more people drafting at lock that don't know we're doing this right now. Spread it in the Discord. Let's get it in here and vibe. We're just here to absolutely just soak up this slate. Yeah. See, you do it right as you get in there. I think you joined a month and a half ago, 2 months. And I had just fatigue of drafting at night. That was what we used to do, was draft over and over again at night. And you're just in there doing it right. So if anyone is not in our Discord, that's not in here, sees this later, Crutches is absolutely killing it. His play style is, I mean, very volume based. So you need a little bit of a bankroll, but when it works, it works. It's absolutely crazy. You just come in here and then immediately get those. So congrats on that. I'm still looking for my elusive first, but yeah, the play style of hoarding the queues early on the slate, or early in the night before, earlier in the day, to then give yourself swap equity is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. And this is where it gets crazy. I have ranks in here, so you're gonna see stuff. I'm doing this just to show me how crazy it is right now. And streaming and trying to be up to date is absolute chaos. So we're going to take, I've done 10 teams. I've been streaming throughout the day. Streamed our first one, trying to get stuff done, and then had to make the thumbnail and get all ready for this. So we're here for the content. We're here for that. This is basically a combo rank of 2 projection sources and then a little bit of a tweak on my end. But yeah, this is just where people should be going. I think Sam put it best. Sometimes you just disregard ADP on slates, and this is one of those slates, 100% for me. Which just get your guys. I mean, at this point, I don't know how else to draft it besides just get your guys. I think because what's the chat's consensus on these Q tags? Like, are we thinking Hallie plays? Are we thinking Ant plays? We thinking Lowry plays? Brunson? I mean, it's absolutely those are some key decision points. Kyle Anderson becomes a lot more viable quickly. That's obvious. We got all the ancillary pieces. That game could easily become something, or you would think a route, but then again, Dallas is a joke itself, so we can't just assume Dallas is going to roll over anybody. I love how Nez had to go, but he's still here making those picks. We respect that. Now, this is a gross pick. Like, do we just take the points from DeMar? It's pretty gross, right? We don't, right? Like, I feel like everyone's just looking over, I don't think I have a DeMar share. So put that into perspective, why we just took DeMar before everyone leaves and immediately just pukes. Yeah, so I need to move up. I think I need to move up Joval if I want any of him. That's going to be tough. Yeah, I've noticed that. They're all on Middleton right there. I couldn't get any of them for my first 3 or 4 drafts coming back into this slate. It was just, they were just soaking them up nonstop. Yeah, this is just going to be, I have no faith in any of my teams. After seeing these monster teams out there, sure, they normally always fail, but it seems tough for it to fail. Here, I'll put this in. If anyone's not here that didn't see this, we had in the Discord was, let's see here. We had Sam post a Julius Randle, BI, James Harden, Chris Paul, Fox, and Turner. So basically, if Turner is that out, I think he's kind of dependent on, if Turner gets ruled out, which I think he does, and it has to be before the slate, so he's kind of sweating that, he most likely gets Luka, because he's sitting there. That's at the turn. So yeah, dude, I still can't believe, dude, we had I think 10 people in here for a second. They're just listening to me just muffle through everything, just trying to speak. I'm not speaking. They're all just what an absolute joke this is. Yeah, that's how it works, Chip. When you're Chip, you only take Embiid. You literally have laser eyes for him. So you basically just need him to, so there's more slates than 82. So out of the 120 slates, you're going to be very happy 20 of the nights, maybe, when he goes absolutely nuclear. Otherwise, he's not going to be the guy you need. But I know you do it for the bit. Well, we'll definitely take Chris Middleton here. Maxey over Middleton's interesting. Although this game could just be a rout, and I also saw the Middleton just random out, or what if he just plays 20 minutes? Like theoretically, he could play 20 minutes, and they're just absolutely destroying them. Wonder what the line moved to after Giannis and Drew were ruled out, but. Do you think he's just loading ranks? Like I'm faced with Russell at the top here all the time. I'm faced with Kevin Porter. Like Miles Turner is absolutely popping. Like absolutely popping. Not someone that I'm getting, or I'm getting too good, but it's not someone I'm very comfortable. I want. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's really true. That's facts. So I pulled you. All right, we're just gonna take Gobert. Now that's hilarious. So you're telling me of your wins, you don't even have Embiid on it. Wow. So you're telling me if you just didn't do the Embiid hard eyes on every slate, you'd be a much more profitable player? Okay. Still, I mean, not that. I mean, still, like the Bucks just can handle them, and it's the Pistons. But we know the history of me talking about teams coming in here that are favored by this. Like it's nonstop. It's nonstop. Oh look, it's a G League squad. They're gonna handle them. It's gonna be nothing. Next thing you know, at halftime, it's like a 3 to 5 point game or something like that, and then all of a sudden in the third quarter, the team that was 10-point dogs are winning. It's just absolutely it's just how it goes. It's the way of the road when it comes to me pronouncing the teams are going to get dominated. It's a reverse Uno card. So Nez is off stream. Yeah. So GA comes back after the madness, and now Nez is gone. We don't know what happened immediate. No, he said he had to go for a second. As he is drafting though, he is drafting a solid squad here. Are we thinking Brunson plays? Because I for me, it's like, why would they have Brunson come? Like for a guy that just seems to be continually banged up, always on, or basically, always on the report as of late. Just you don't need him to play at home against the Rockets. I mean, they're 10 to 12 point favorites themselves. So I'm on the IQ train. Because Quickly's ADP. So yeah, it's quick. So it depends. If Quickly, I think a lot of people are taking Quickly in this range. You really can't even get Brunson swaps right now. It's only the previous drafts where Quickly this wasn't even a thought. Yeah, so I'm faced with this again. It's Miles Turner over and over again, or I start to just like go down this board. And for me, I'm gonna go with Slow-Mo in the highest total game, or now second, whatever you want to call Dallas and Indiana, but still, give me Slow-Mo. I'm still worried about Ant. Even with Ant there, Ant didn't look like himself, and we saw what Slow-Mo did with them boys back. So, you know what I mean? 6th round pick is perfectly fine. We're going to hop in another. Just letting you guys know we're going to be on a delay, but here we go. It's not like anyone's actually going to get in these. Yeah, I think a lot of this had to do with people set the ADP thinking Fox is going to be out like last night, and then he just stays around that ADP. Then you get the casuals, whatever you want to call a casual, non-badge player, someone that, I mean, there are non-badges that are sharp, but you get Freezer, who seems to draft off ADP, that just scoop these guys. They're just scooping them. They're like, oh, look at this ADP value, but then they don't realize Fox is back and everyone's there. So yeah, totally agree. And Tyrese, and yeah, did I just get the news? Yeah.
Halliburton, Miles Turner, gone.
That's hilarious, bro. I just drafted Hallie. Not that it matters. I mean, this whole slate is just So now I'm gonna have to figure
Dude,
out.
We got to talk about the Pacers. We have to, because you know me, and I think, and I'm so fade Mavs. That's a lot of opportunity left, and I don't think people are really looking at Indianapolis because they're looking at the other big missing pieces in the slate, right?
Yeah, I'm about to move up. Just like what? So I can't do rankings right now. This Luka ADP, watching it on the fly is something of just an art. Like watching it go.
Are you like me, where like my only rankings are just Luka, and that's it? I only have one person in my custom rankings. It's just Luka, and that's it.
No, I do have. Yeah, and there's the Turner. Wow. So there's the Turner and Halliburton swaps for Luka, all before.
Dude, Luka's everywhere. Luka is unavoidable.
Luka's gonna be crazy. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go in here, and move these guys up in my ranks.
So what are we thinking for Pacers? Like, is it Jalen Smith? Is it Nembhard? Is it obvious? Is it just TJ?
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see what these.
Chip says Nora. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a
for me, it's just gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't. Nembhard, McConnell, Nwora, because Hield's out, right?
Yeah.
Hield's out already. So
everybody's out.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like Luka's gonna come out and put up a legacy game against these scrubs, but like
I feel like that's kind of like what he does. That's he beats up on the little guy.
What about Benedict Mathurin just randomly doing nothing out there? Just
Mathurin puts that's all he could do was score for a while. Yeah, I love that. I love that call. Let me hop in some full court presses.
Yeah, this is nuts right now, man. Doing this on the fly. So we're just gonna move up these guys so I can see them on my ranking sheet.
Where did I go? I got a phone call. I had a phone call that I had to take.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get TJ up there.
Made you guys vamp into me.
No, you're good. I had to just do my typical at night stuff. All right, perfect. So we move these guys up there. Who else really isn't popping?
Dude, we can't see what you're doing.
Sorry, I was doing it on my phone. It's the quickest way. I had to just move up manually what I think these guys are gonna be ranked.
Gotcha.
All right, hold on. I took out Halliburton. What are we doing here? Cool. All right.
There we go. Peek behind the curtain. Numi ranks.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, man?
I have no idea. I'm thinking I don't want to click Ant, but like I just can't not click Ant. I've got him to fall, so I'm gonna take him here just for some texture, even though I know immediately he's gonna get ruled out and not play.
Yeah, like where are you at coming out on him? You think he might play? I
thought the Q tag. I thought the Q tag was optimistic. It was encouraging. The fact that he wasn't immediately ruled out.
Okay. I could see that since they rolled Cat out. They went ahead and rolled him out. Okay.
That's just me looking into it. Like why
seems
even
more
do
50-50. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Sure. Yeah. It honestly does feel like he has at least a shot. Is my thought, but no, I probably do need to just generally move some of these rankings down and just kind of adjust them so I'm not just taking them there because that's his ADP. So but he's been falling. That's just the crazy thing.
Who?
Ant. Like I've been getting him in like the 4th and 5th in like my recent drafts.
Yeah, because no one thinks he's gonna play.
I know. So yeah. We're just gonna do the.
Yeah, how far up do you have these Bucks?
Up.
It feels like it feels wrong. They haven't really moved much at all. Like Brooke Lopez being 26 is ridiculous. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
taking all three of them like as often as I can. Like they're against the Pacers. They don't have Drew Holiday. They don't have Giannis.
The Pistons.
Yeah. Sorry.
Which is even worse. Even worse. Yeah, or better for them. Like
it's a different P team.
But yeah, no, they're
crazy.
They're both shitty P teams. So like that the Mavs and the Bucks are going up against. Like, yeah, I'm taking out, and like Bobby Portis, I like too. So.
And that's another thing. Like, Fox is just staying where he goes. Like, awesome. Okay.
It's truly just bizarre what is going on in these drafts right now. Like I can't I can't wrap my head around this slate, and I know I'm playing such low volume because I haven't been able to degen in. I don't feel comfortable with my auto ranks because I haven't been able to stay up to date with news. Because every time I get done with the show, all of a sudden there's 50 news bullets, and then all of a sudden I quickly have to go like do something around the house. I get back another news blurb, and then I go on a quick walk. 37-degree weather.
Don't go for a walk today. What are you thinking going on a walk today, dude?
Yeah, I went on a walk. I come back and all of a sudden there's another insanity. I'm just like, okay, well, so we're just vibing. We're just vibing out here. I think we're gonna get to like 20 teams. If we want to do a full court press, I can probably get one on the side there.
I gotta get a full court press up.
I guess I could do, rather than the tab, I could do my window, so I could toggle back and forth. But
tab's fine. You can always it's pretty easy to cycle between tabs.
Yeah, I just didn't know for sharing it. It's you know what I mean. You only see the one tab, but I'll do a full court press right now. Oh, the 3-man weave. See, that's what I was looking to enter in right away.
Ooh, interesting.
The 3-man weave, because now that's open. That's brand new playing or like even playing field. You're not dealing with any of this insanity. That thing just opened up. Maybe
smart.
Couple minutes ago, so that's an interesting. We might hop in one of those on stream. See what those look like.
You never know. We just might. Feeling a little crazy over here.
Let's see here. There we go. A little night driving. Ooh. Yeah. See, like Brooke Lopez. This is silly season right now. Maybe I'm silly season. Someone needs to back me up. Someone needs to come in this chat and just smack me and be like, no, they're going to run away with it. They only moved from like 15-point favorites to like 13 or something. So they're still going to run away with it.
It's just so much usage that's freed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe that was a little loud here.
You really cranked that.
It's funny though, because it starts on 50 and I only bumped it back to 40. Now I'm at 36.
Yeah, you were cranking that shit. I usually turn. I say usually. I did it one time. Yeah, like right 20. There. Perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go. A cool 20.
Chip.
Javon shit. You actually can't. You actually can't.
You can say his name. Now, interesting is going to be whether we get some more Bucks randomly ruled out. But actually, no. I mean, his
play, right?
Maybe. Hold on here.
He gets in. I mean, like, I don't know, man. His usage.
All right, cool. I almost randomly freaked out there, and I did not take quickly. And now Brunson's going to be ruled in. All right, Javon Carter. Let's see where we got him on this. I think he was honestly a little high. He was up there a bit. Bobby Portis.
Up there a bit where?
On my sheet. On the sheet. Nope, Grayson Allen.
Yeah, no, Chip's right. I mean, like, dude, he is the backup point guard, and it's against the Pistons. Like, the stars are kind of aligning for my guy.
Yeah, it is. I guess I don't know the usage specifically, but I mean, he's an option.
A lot of options is the thing.
You can be the only point guard and still not score points, though, Chip. Come on, we know that. Like, they literally, Chris Middleton come out there and do everything. Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton probably have more usage than Javon Carter. If I were to pull up these, like, court IQ numbers, I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think maybe Middleton would have to also be out for it to be like a smash Javon Carter. I will say, I think he is a playable option.
Who does Porzingis have tomorrow? Crutches is declaring it a Zinger Day. Yeah, Chip, we're just having fun. Numi acts like you're trying to sell him a champion. Like, just calling out names like he's a fun spot. Come on.
Because Beal and Kuz are out again.
Who's he got though? I want to know. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, he's got the Celtics.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow, tomorrow's kind of a doozy.
Who else is there?
It's Cavs Hawks, which kind of just makes the Hawks a little almost irrelevant with the way how the Cavs just play down games. Heat Raptors, just a gross game as well. Magic Grizzlies.
You're on the clock. I don't know if you know this.
You know what? When it's Shaden Sharp night and y'all aren't respecting it, sorry. Just kidding. I'm just mixing in guys at the back end of my draft. All right, we're hopping in another Monday Night Hoops. Get in there, folks. Filled immediately. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the Hoops draft would have snap filled? All right, get ready for this tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna go from chaos to gross. Celtics Wizards, Cavs Hawks, Heat Raptors, Magic Grizzlies, Hornets Thunder, Pelicans Warriors.
That is
so the last one is kind of like, but the rest of them.
Wow, that is disgusting.
Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are 8.5-point favorites. Warriors are 8.5-point favorites. Raptors are 2.5-point favorites. Cleveland are only apparently 2-point favorites. Oh, in Atlanta. That's funny. And then we don't have a line for Boston. But yeah, crazy.
I think Evan Mobley's going to go for 50,000 points tomorrow. Fantasy points.
Evan Mobley is someone I cannot get right. Highest owned player, like his back-to-back duds, 27 30s, had one share of them when he dropped 64. One share.
He's just someone that I will just always make sure, like, he's boilerplate for me. Like, okay, like, am I taking an Evan Mobley like every third draft? Like, okay, great, because I never want to get him wrong. He's just so.
I always get him wrong. I always get him wrong. So for me, it's like I can never get him right. I never want to click him. I'm taking it. It's literally, man. Like I don't know. I just love him, and it's really been like a rule lately for me. Like I want an Evan Mobley in at least a third of my teams because the way he just plays the game is just so explosive, and if he gets the points to go along with it, like then you see these games that he had the other night. Yeah, dude. Like Donovan will like have his games, and then he'll just be like hidden. Like Donovan Mitchell will have games, like good games, and then all of a sudden he'll just be like hiding on that court, doing nothing.
Like I don't want to, and the thing is you have to pay a top 10 pick to get Donovan Mitchell every single slate, but not with Mobley. Mobley does not cost that much. Yep.
So if I were to look at my ceiling difference. Yeah, well, Luka doesn't count here. It is Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez right up there for take your guys earlier. You know what I mean? Like if I look at my sheet, it's just take these Bucks. Yeah, take these Bucks.
Oh my God! Like
take Bobby Portis. Like
I don't think we can really like comprehend how much usage is out with Giannis and Drew out and the matchup. It's just
I'll get.
We wouldn't believe it if we wouldn't believe it if we knew it.
I'll try and pull this up here and get this usage. I'm trying to figure out who was ruled out. I'm on I forgot I did a full court press on this other screen, so now I'm just in shambles. I'm doing like another tab. Well, I'm doing another. You said to do a full court press, so I entered one in there, and I'm in Bryson.
Oh my goodness! All right, you got it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. I have to get the injury report up here and get the usage for the Bucks, and basically see who's on and off. But Giannis, Drew. Oh, I guess Miles Leonard does not count, so he's not someone we have to factor in.
All right.
Giannis, Drew off. So this is what we're looking like for the Bucks with Giannis and Drew off the court. And here, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing that. We're going to share the window. Perfect. Come over here. I saw you take DeMar at the turn. So I'm taking DeMar there for that. This is what we're looking like. Now, look at the minutes over here, some of these guys, but this is what we're looking like with Giannis and Drew.
There we go.
Off. There you go.
Yeah. So this is in terms of usage.
This is basically everything. So this is how it would work.
Well, I mean, I meant like what are you sorting by?
Oh yeah. So this right here, I'm sorting by usage. Yep. So Chris Middleton the highest. Whoever Lindell Wigginton is.
Yeah. So this cannot be many games, right?
No. So on the left here, you'll see 122 minutes played, 17. But then right here we have 400, 500. So it's a little bit better of a sample. But I gotta click. Well, I mean, yeah, Fox hasn't moved up, but these guys are mispriced, so we're just going to continue making their ADPs go up. So I guess I could take one of these guys off and see if we get a better sample. We just see that Chris Middleton absolutely dominates usage in his 122 minutes of them being out and as a 1.42 fantasy point per minute player. Now down here is like the bump they get, the difference. So he's a plus 7.4 usage player and a plus 2.8 fantasy point per minute player over here.
Damn.
Now there's your boy Javon Carter, which I was looking for right there, Chip. Plus 6% usage, plus 1.8 fantasy point per minute. Javon Carter in 531 minutes is a 0.97 fantasy point per minute player. I think there's better options, but he's definitely viable if you want to click him. That's kind of what we got down to in that nitty gritty. But
Chip dub.
But I mean, Brooke Lopez also sitting at a 24% usage in 400 and 1.22. So I'll take that.
So where do you think Middleton's ADP, like in a perfect, like where would you have him ranked?
I think if you just take out the Giannis downgrade and he was already out, and the only thing that you did was basically have Drew ruled out for personal, I think Chris Middleton's ADP would have already been basically around the 20 mark. I'd say 20 to 25. I think
Middleton
with Drew
right
being
now?
I'm saying, like, in a perfect world, where would his ADP?
I meant like where would you rank him, man?
Oh, yeah, I have him ranked. Like for Christmas, I have him ranked 6th in ceiling
Out of everybody.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But what I'm saying is, like, I think if Giannis was already ruled out last night, and Drew was already here, like basically ready to play or basically expected to play, and then had that weird personal this morning, I think Middleton's ADP would have already been around the 20 to 25 if Giannis was like pre-ruled out. And then if Drew gets ruled out, I think he honestly just gains steam. But right now he just doesn't really seem to be he slowly is. I think he started at like, so my last ADP update was at 30 and now he's at 26.
Yeah, and like you just said though, like his ceiling is 6, so it's way wrong.
It's way wrong, 100%.
Yeah.
And it can't catch up. Like, it can't catch up in the time that we have the draft. So, and that's just me. But I mean, that's the two of them aggregated there. If I wanted to go look at ETR, but they got him bumped way up there. You could probably ask someone in Discord, like, yo, what is ETR Middleton? That would, but yeah, that's I'll take anyone with that sort of usage and that fantasy point per minute going against the Detroit Pistons. And like, this is an easy click for me. What are you thinking with like Emmanuel quickly staring you in the face at 27?
I'm scared as hell of Jalen Brunson being rolled in. That's.
I mean, at this point, I feel like I need to gain an edge somehow.
But also, like, if Brunson's out, like I said, now it's like if Brunson's out, then quickly doesn't even move because there's just so much move. There's so many moving pieces today that news can't like steam up. Yeah, like it's just like there's just too much swirling. Now we have these Chicago guys going against the LA Clippers, and how do we properly move them in the midst of all these like other like moving parts? It's tough to think about because in my mind I downgrade these Chicago guys like just out of necessity immensely, but in reality that's probably not correct. I'm just like trying to like overcompensate for news. Yeah,
for me, it's the question of when I open it up to you guys immediately was basically, what are they gonna do, or what do we do when we get to the 2nd through 4th round and you're faced with basically Q tags or Chicago guys? Q tags and Chicago guys, and everyone's favorite thing to do is not take a Chicago guy. So they're like, let me just take this Q tag, but like. One of them I feel like one of them has to put up a score, like 108 total.
Yeah.
It's not, it's low, but it's not like 100, like low. It's not near the 100 mark. And like, you take Paul George out that lineup to defend, they lose one of their best on-ball defenders in Paul George. So I don't know. For me, one of them has to go off. DeMar seems to get up for the LA narrative. It just seems like it just rings, like basically ring around the rosy. Like one of them's gonna get the game that goes off. I can never get it right.
It's tough. It's tough. I need to look at these game totals real quick. So I'm actually not like. I need to see these updated.
So we're faced with Domantas Sabonis, DeMar, Chris Middleton, Rudy, and Emmanuel Quickly. So like none of these guys are even being drafted right now. Like they're just, I mean, and I don't know if they should. I'm just pointing that out that none of these Nemhard, Matherin, McConnell even being drafted.
I tell you what, man, if Ant Edwards is in, holy shit, if he's in, like that would be the ultimate just like shakeup, because he should be going if he's rolled in. If he's rolled in, how high do you have him ranked? Like 5?
Yeah. No, I have him. Yeah, 12.
12. I thought he'd be higher.
It might be like this was before the stream happened, so something could have happened. He would be 10 now actually with Halliburton out. And I think he would he would bump just immediate and. Well, he would be 11 because I'm assuming if Brunson's out, Randall would jump him. So 10 and 11. He's right there.
Gotcha.
That would be, I'm pretty sure, John. He is not here, but you can already know he's touting up Kelly O. I mean, I don't think... have we got... Am I dumb? Did we get Lowry news? I think Kelly O is very... contingent on Lowry marketing, no? Or I have not been up to date.
I think he's just saying.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he means it.
I love that, Crutches.
Right. I'm getting another.
Go ahead.
Bria's calling me, so
you're good.
I need to. I need to hop
on. Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. We got a draft with Chipsy. We got a draft with Wolfie. Odds he goes Ant right here. Do it, you pussy. Coward. Take him. Ant right here, dude. You got to. You got to take Ant. That works. That works. Sometimes it's that easy. Pressured him into Ant. He said, no, I'll take Sabonis. And I said, thank you. Today. Alpha play right there. Power move. Ant at 2. I mean, when he comes back and absolutely just puts up a number. No, I don't. I got my phone just buzzing, and I'm trying to make sure that it's not. All right, cool. I don't see what. Okay, what does this do for me? Lineup alert. Goran Dragic will have a minutes limit if he plays. Thank you. I can get ready for this slate in peace, knowing that Dragic is going to have a minutes limit and not going to screw up my Bucks. Those are the updates I need before lock. All right, my one full court press done for the day. We're saving. We're going so light on NBA because of MLB. We're going very light. Here, I guess I can do the smart play and show you guys the draft. Yeah, Middleton is just not moving up, although I have him right here in the ranks. I just try and push him. I've got like a couple 4th round Middleton. What are we looking at? This slate's probably going to fill pretty quick, eh? I thought it was, 83. So it's definitely not going to... All right. Should we feed the ducks? No. Into space? No. Lo-fi? Okay, we can vibe with this. I think it does pick up. Oh, we're on the clock. Thanks for letting me know, chat. Kyrie and Luka together. I bet none of you did that. I bet none of you have been big enough brain to pair these two together. They're on the thumbnail for a reason, folks. They're on the... All right, well, now we just need somehow to reverse engineer Kawhi not being picked so then we can get him to fall. Also put him on the team for the thumbnail team. Or on the squad for the thumbnail. You're kidding me, Crutches. Looks like I'm loading up on all the Emmanuel quickly, and I am ready to be hurt in my limited entries. Go exploitative or go home if you're doing limited. Honestly, go exploitative or go home if you're playing, but less than an hour, yeah. It'll steam up. It'll steam up. I mean, 83%. I'm not a math expert, but I'm assuming it gets very close. What was yesterday for Sunday? Or no, it was 2 days Saturday. There was massive overlay. We're gonna take the big ass shotgun. Look like Lauri Markkanen. Chip is like 45 minutes into that edible, and he's like, you know what? Eubanks, although Eubanks is the closest one to the top of my sheet that you've named so far. So actually, I like that. I like that. I mean, who's going to score for Portland? I can't tell you anything. Maybe no one with the way their total looks. But I like Shaden Sharp. Yeah, I don't mind Eubanks. Nasir, you saw me take Nasir Little in one of them, so no way I can talk that down. Yeah, I also did not do well. I just autoed so many. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. Look how it's going. And then I'm pretty sure that's the Evan Mobley night, right? I had all the Jared Allen, one Evan Mobley share. Is this Ryan Arcidiacono? Is who we're talking about right now? That is true. That is true. I don't know how that is the case, but apparently it is true. I'm so excited to see the winner tonight. I feel like maybe it's not going to be crazy. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but it seems like the winning maybe not the winning line. I should say the top even 100 teams. We can probably bring it down to the top 50 are going to be so wildly different in terms of where people are placed in the lineup. It's going to be a fun night, especially when I absolutely get crushed, but I have barely any in play. No. If you're B2 smoothing this, if you really want to get it, you're taking either guys from Dallas, Indiana, or Milwaukee, Detroit, because those are the early games, and you need to be on tippity top of that leaderboard for those early games. Chip, okay. Chip, I swear, if that would have been you, you would have been banned. Chip. That's literally all I think of. We're going to take the guy closer to ADP and hopefully... All right. We're going to take Chris. Hopefully these guys don't like Rudy Gobert. Wolf. Oh, we didn't think of Wolf. We didn't think of Wolfie being right there for Rudy. It's the toughest of scenes. We didn't think of Wolfie being right there. It was written in his username. Oh, son of a bitch. There's no way he would have taken Chris Paul. I think Luka's going to go for a legacy game, but in terms of probably helping all of my non-Luka teams because all of my exposure is first round, yes, that actually probably would be great. I don't know what actually LeBron scored for points, but I don't know. Did the full court press LeBron work out, Crutches? I know I didn't see a winning lineup, but I mean, did he put up a number to help you like at least min cash some? That was also must have been the first time I saw you in the full court press. I mean, do we go for disappointment or do we go for even more disappointment with Kevin Porter? More disappointment it is. Always more disappointment. Oof. Oof. Oh man. I didn't even check that. Yeah, oof. I know they did not do well. Who would have thought LeBron not playing is probably better for that team when you can have Austin Reeves go off. Shame. It's a shame. Don't take him. It's just a casual Sunday, man. It's just a casual Sunday where Dennis Schroeder puts up a number. Ooh. Dude, I was taking a lot of DeLon Wright as soon as Monte Morris got right, even before he was ruled out. Then he got ruled out. I was on the clock in like 3 in the 6th round. I'm like, DeLon Wright. Was so silly. Passed over Denny in some of them. I'm like, why was Denny even available in the 6th in some of these? Freezer gets Denny with the next pick. I literally was just like, I was trying to close my iPhone. I was so furious. All right, you don't need to take him. There's no reason you need him. You need who's a guy closer in ADP? You need, right here. Kevin Huerter. You need Kevin Huerter. Yes, you do need Kevin Huerter. Let's go. It's easy money. All right. That was the easiest. Let's start calling out plays out here. I'm Tony Romo 2 years ago in the booth. I mean, I can probably guess your draft. Like, if I was in 2 of your drafts prior, I would know exactly who you're taking. Keith, I'd like a little bit of that right now. My buddy, what's up, Fornan? The 12-man god, I like to call him. The golf and this guy. I don't know your name besides Fornan, so I do apologize. But battling out in the golf streets last summer, immediately took down one of the 12-mans in NBA. So. Big shouts there. I think he also did it in NFL too. So just a solid player. You know, when a guy is doing well across all sports, they're just a solid player. Titan, man. Yeah, that's all. Just looks familiar. That guy's going to have a badge soon. Just going to be a reg. Yeah, I don't know why that is the case. If it's, I really don't. It doesn't. It just seems maybe it's a placebo. We just think, oh, it's just crazier stuff that happens on weekend games. But yeah, it does feel like it's just weird stuff happens on weekend slates. Like, just wait until it's a playoff round 1, and you draft these perfect teams. You think you know the starters, but then there's going to be these 1 or 2 scrubs. Like 1 or 2 scrubs that just honestly just go off that no one has. What is going on right now? Maxi Kleba out. Let's go. Let's. Oh baby, so much wood right now from a man crutches. So much wood. What is your you max? So what's your wood exposure? What'd you end with? Because like. The thing is, you got cucked by just an unforeseen thing happening. The strategy in that is all pure. It's just such like just the ultimate cuckage with Doncic being ruled in, and then like also we had the thought like there was the hint that maybe Kyrie could just randomly get ruled out because it's Kyrie. Like it goes from absolute wide open to their 2 stars being back. But yeah, that definitely. I hope they just start them. Just give them the minutes. They really should just stagger as much as they can. It would probably like help them, but I mean that's what they do. That's why he plays such limited minutes, because Luka's out there all the time.
Do we get any news while I stepped away?
Maxi Kleba was ruled out, but that is good for our boy Crutches, as he was just stuck with all that Christian Wood pre-Luka. Yeah, I stopped taking him, but still had 29.3%.
Good for you. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna take. For some reason, I have a weird inkling it's a Julius Randle game.
I like that inkling.
Along with IQ.
Yeah. So what's the deal? Brunson's game time decision?
Just game time. Yep. Just game time. That's yeah. I was just vibing. We were just in the bag right there, just going ham.
Forgotten as yeah. I can dip. Like it's cool. I want to enjoy the stream. I want to watch.
Yeah,
I don't have to. I don't have to work. Take me home, Jimmy.
Take you home. Yeah, we're just. I mean, at this point, we're sitting with that. So I wasn't planning on going too much longer to even get there, but
Yeah,
we were just vibing there for a second. Honestly, that last draft, we had a guy named Wolfie. I was calling him out to try and get Ant Edwards. He took someone else, so I got Luca at 3.
Ant Edwards was flying up boards, huh?
Yeah, I was a fool, and I was between Chris Paul and Gobert, and I took Paul, and I was like, this guy's. I immediately called out Wolfie, like, oh, he's a Wolves fan, so he's gonna take Wolves, and I forgot, and I'm like, no, he's gonna take him, so he takes Gobert from me, and I'm just. It was tough.
It's
man.
all right. It's a slow-mo slate, anyways.
What's what we like to hear? Yeah, look at Ant up there. People are just
so inspirational.
Ranks. It's just people are putting in their ranks, and
Rank
they are drafted. It is ranked season.
I mean, dude, I can't get over the second round. This second round is absurd. It's like De'Aaron Fox, just nice and green, staring you in the face on the highest score.
Second or third round.
Shit, he's sometimes in the third.
He's a 9. Oh yeah, for me the second round there, yeah, because he has that big thing, dude.
But, dude, I don't let him fall. Are you kidding me? Like, never in my life would I let you take De'Aaron Fox from me on a 240 game total.
It's true.
Hell no. I guess the Timberwolves. Jesus.
You know what, GA? You popping in and out and then leaving comments like that hurts my feelings. You're barely here for the stream. I know I see the numbers. I see an 11 down to 12, down to 10, and I know it's you popping in and out. You were here for the entire time. I don't know. I just give him shit. He said knew me not going to lock. I've changed. So you know what? I'll give you shit.
Man, you gotta put your hater blockers on, dog. You gotta just.
No, it's the unhinged stream. I just go wild. I just go wild on these mofos. That's what they come for. They come for the tilts from second one. From stream start to stream end.
Oh man, I'm really liking these dunks. I'm just stepping it up.
Oh, you're in the dunks.
Yeah, I'm dunking right now.
My brother said, F your $5 Monday Night Hoops.
No,
don't even know why I clicked that. Let's see. Yeah, we're just faced with this. Fornan, don't do it. Be a nice guy. Leave him there for me. Do it. Honestly, I'm fine with any of these top 4 choices. So whoever kind of falls to me is kind of work out.
Are you trying to go into space with the music?
Well, let's do it.
Let's go into space.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I want to tell you right now. I listen to Josh. So I listen to Josh Engelman's process stream every morning to get like the nitty gritty into this. This is his intro. So I listen to him on 1.25.
Oh, so you're normally like,
no. It's I'm not even telling you. After this, okay, yeah, I'm fine with this, and I'm fine with taking. I was just gonna say I'm fine with taking Levine. I'm gonna take Vooch because I'm taking DeMar. That's my reasoning. I don't want to be spread out in my limited entries, so I won't want to be. You know what I mean? That's the reason behind that. But just I'll send you a link of one of his streams. Just literally listen to the intro at 1.25 for 10 seconds and tell me that a little bit more sped up is not better than this. Like this is like too slow. And then the 1.25, it's like a nice, it really is a nice bop. Like it is. It's not too fast. It's just perfect. Like, okay. But after hearing it on this, I'm just like, come on, a little faster.
Looking for a little tempo.
Yeah, little
Dude,
more
someone
tempo.
in my dunk took Anthony Edwards 101.
Who? A badge?
Yes, Blunt Patrol. I think he's taking that name a little too serious.
Oh, yep, of course. I love getting Charlotte Hornet news right now.
What happened? You got to share the news, man.
Well, it's for tomorrow's slate that I'm getting right now. Yeah, that's what I love getting, right? I'm getting news, and it's Terry Rozier out. Gordon Hayward doubtful. Kelly Oubre questionable for Tuesday. I'm like, we'll get to that when we get to that, okay?
Is Luka your 102?
Yes. In terms of projection, he is my 102, yeah.
He's like my 101. but I just keep getting like he just keeps falling to me in these drafts.
Yeah,
Like, in some form or fashion.
Like I think there's no reasoning. There's no argument that you can tell me like why they couldn't be swapped. They're both very similar. I think though they're a clear 1-1-1-2, and they're a tier themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You can interchange them. So what do we got here? Interest you in Kelly O tomorrow. Yeah, that's hilarious.
When I think of the, it's all like,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. You listen to it at 1x and you're like, it's just you feel like wow. You're like this is not right. So yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for putting you to sleep. You can.
No. I'm vibing with it. I'm waiting to see if Luca makes the top 3 by ADP. Dude, so what is he at now? Let me refresh this. Let me type in Luca.
He's at 17 last I checked.
Oh, sheesh. Unbelievable, brother.
Dude, this dunk team that I'm like building right now is gonna like make you shit your pants.
Should I do one? All right. Well, after this, boys, just letting the chat know, there's gonna be a 10-second delay. But after these picks, we're doing a dunk. Oh, we got Chip. All right, hear me out. I'm waiting. Dude, you could. I mean, yeah. I mean,
let me just marinate on that real quick.
Yeah, let me. I don't think that's. You cannot see that. So let me bring that over here. Perfect. Awesome. Let me check and see what they got, the boy, because I haven't checked anything for when Turner and Halliburton were out. I'm assuming, I don't know who they have projected starting, but yeah, he's going to be putting up a
former Kentucky product. I can vibe.
Yeah, Isaiah Jackson, I think, definitely becomes in play. Jalen Smith.
No, I have. That's who I went with when I took my Pacers news team. I went with Jalen Smith.
That's what you're here for, Chip. Here to make sure our teeth are nice and clean and suggest some scrubs for when they're maybe viable.
So I'm in a managed league finals right now. First day of my managed league finals. I have Karl Anthony Towns, unfortunately, and Joel. But and I picked up Cole Anthony for the 4 games he gets. So 2 of his games aren't ideal. Actually, he only has 3 games. I totally read that wrong, didn't I? Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and I picked Cole Anthony up, burnt acquisition on him. I only get 4 for the week, so that was smart. But like with this news right now, I feel like I need to make a move. So I think Mike Conley is getting the stream tonight.
That's a nice play
against the Kings.
That's a nice play.
With no Cat. What do you think?
I like it. Because you're gonna have to. Yeah, so I'm just trying to. Yeah, I mean, Mike. I'm assuming Slow-Mo's already on a team.
Oh, dude, yeah. Slow-Mo's exactly. Very valuable.
Mike Conley is probably one of the better options you can.
Yeah, sorry, Cole Anthony. I mean, I'd feel dumb for burning a acquisition just to pick up and then later drop him.
Is it just 1 week or is it 2?
It's 1 week finals. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, then it makes it less viable. Okay. Yeah. I would assume you're gonna get. Man, it sucks that Joel and Kat, one of them couldn't have played like. Staggered.
Yeah, but I think Joel plays like the other games this week. Although, you know, you could easily like cast doubt on his weekly outlook since like they're in the playoffs, and if he's too sore to go through shoot around, like man, is he like okay? You know, like if he can't get, you have the playoff spot locked. Like why at this point? Why would you play that guy? If you're the Sixers, you know what I'm saying? Other than for him to get MVP, which, like, of course he wants.
Can you hear me?
I can now, yeah.
Okay, because I get these Wi-Fi bars, and I don't know when, like, it's slow to, like, adjust.
Mm-hmm.
So I know immediately I can see you start to lag, and I'm like, oh, that's me. And then you freeze, and then I get the bars, and I'm like, oh, there it goes. Did I tell you about that one time I was doing an After Dark and literally
you dropped the entire
my cat knocked over literally everything like that, so all of a sudden I'm just gone.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I mean, that's just like par for the course for Noomies after night.
It's kind of how it goes.
We can't even call these like I guess before dusk. Okay, I was gonna say we can't call these after night because the sun's out until like 8 now.
which I don't
We're
hate.
back.
Makes my
We're
life a little
back.
nice. Yeah, I like that. We are back. Oh man.
We are so
Whew.
back.
Oh man, dude, I can't tell you how much I love just being able to draft this opening day. Draft like 5 at a time. You know what I mean? Draft some of those nice opening day. Oh, it's so fun right now.
15 games is just like so freaking nuts, man. It's
yeah,
just
I'm
so
gonna
crazy.
get wiped. I'm gonna get wiped. So
It's gonna be really easy to get wiped if you are not spread. Like I think, we'll talk about that on our MLB shows, but like. We're probably not going to get too many 150 max slates, so that's like part of my reasoning. Like, okay, I'm just going to go in.
That's a great reasoning.
But like, because it's baseball, like Aaron Judge could go over 4, and like if you had the option to have 100% Aaron Judge, like, would you not take that? So it's just like,
well, I think
it's different. It's different bankroll management than basketball, where like you can almost guarantee a certain return in basketball. In baseball, you cannot.
Yeah, you're going to have to either be comfortable with doing an exploitative strategy in an event-based game in which you can get absolutely crushed or absolutely dominate, or you can kind of spread it out and just hope that, you get that one bullet while also not just strictly relying on everyone. Like, I've been taking some weird stands on guys, you know what I mean? Like, I told you guys, I'm like, I've been taking Sandy Alcantara, and he still doesn't have an ADP and is overlooked in everything. And, like, I totally get he's playing the Mets, but...
I mean, dude,
like,
there's
just
a
so
dozen.
many
There's a dozen great pitchers.
I know. That's why it's just like I'm not trying to get like focused on the top guys. I'm literally scrolling down. I'm making teams. Someone messaged like, "Whoa, you passed on this." Like I picked Acuna, and then I didn't pick anyone else with like an ADP. I skipped over Riley. I took Matt Olson, and then I went and took like Bo Bichette, Matt Chapman, and then someone else, and just built these teams. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Six person lobbies, and we're drafting 5 hitters. I mean, like, it's the top 30. It's literally it's the first 2 rounds of best ball. It's insane.
Yep, exactly. And don't get me wrong, first couple of drafts, I was all about getting, like, at one point I had a team that was like all within the first 2 rounds, 1 round of players. Those are great to have. It's just if you're doing the 150, I think we're both on agreement that we're going to be spreading it out and getting, like, I'm going to have stacks that when I say tomorrow, John's going to go, I really don't think you need to be doing that on a 15 game. It's like, true. Counterpoint, it's baseball and no one's going to own them. So it's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of like the downside of like a 15 game slate is like there's like literally no wrong answers. It's just it's the most blender slate ever. Just
you want to get Nez re-engaged into the stream. That's all you have to say, Chip.
Ripping dude, I'm busy ripping dunks. I'm
How many are you in right now?
I don't know. 2.
So I'm gonna need to do 3 more for the Monday Night Hoops, and I'm just gonna call it. And I'm gonna hopefully try and pull a Nezzy, and just have 20 entries, and maybe those are my sun runs.
There you go. I am a little worried. I have too much Tyrese Maxey. Is that a good worry? Is that a right worry?
Just about to click Tyrese Maxey. So
should I be worried, Chip? If you hear me, dude, is it okay that I have?
I just took Tyrese.
A mortgage
in my dunk.
Tyrese Maxey.
I think it's fine. It's interesting with Harden there, but yeah, what does the Sixers guy take?
He doesn't know. I think he thinks like how at least I think is like you can't. It's hard to call like a Melton night or versus a Maxey night, but normally these are without Harden and not without Embiid. With Embiid out, I mean that's a ton of offense gone. I think Melton and Maxey are viable. I think I just need to. Of course, Maxey's still viable, but like, how viable is the question?
All right, well, that's simple.
Because like, I have a lot of him, Chip. I need more than just still viable. Pump me up.
All right, here you go.
What am I looking at?
That is Maxey. He's a 1.02 fantasy point per minute player with Embiid off and everyone else on, and that's in a good amount of sample at 764 minutes. Don't think Saving Lee doesn't count. No one cares about Saving Lee, and it's 33. He's 10 minutes. So Harden leads the team in usage with 31.6, a 1.39 fantasy point per minute player. To show you like the bumps that they get though, this is what we're looking at.
Melton gets a
Tobias Harris gets the best fantasy point per minute bump technically.
Interesting.
So, granted 0.07, but yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at, and that's a good amount of sample right there from these boys.
I feel like the Nuggets kind of tricked me as far as being like a good fantasy matchup. Like for whatever reason, I feel like they haven't been as friendly as I was previously thinking. Am I wrong? Can somebody like corroborate that? I feel like the Nuggets is like a matchup that I honestly am trying I like to avoid.
The Nuggets. We're looking at 19th
Middle
in
of the pack.
defensive rating. Yeah, 19th in defensive rating. And then here is another fun. And then
I would have thought the Magic were worse defenders than them. Okay, interesting.
And then if you want, technically there's a stat that they have. It's like called defensive rank versus archetype that I have here for the site. Tobias Harris has the best defensive rank versus archetype on the team.
What does that mean?
It's just where they broke them down into rather than a defensive rank versus a point guard, shooting guard. They broke them into specific wing archetypes because there's a difference between there's different wing archetypes. So they broke them down into these specific ones,
okay.
And then they show them against basically so Tobias Harris is a versatile forward. Maxine Harden is a combo guard. DeAnthony Milton is a distributor. Paul Reed is a post big. How do these guys fit against a team? And the best matchup to exploit on the Nuggets would be technically Harris has the best matchup according to RG.
Gotcha.
Versus so just little
nuggets that excites me. That excites me. With no Embiid there. Yeah, I mean he could be distributing double digits. I wonder what his assists look like tonight on Underdog.
Who are you talking?
Tobias Harris.
So I know one of his props here, it could be different, but we're looking at 2.5 at plus 103. Is what I got on for one of these.
I feel like that data point that you just brought up, and no Harden, meaning like a lot more 3-point shooters. Like I think Harris is pretty rock solid to exceed his assist total tonight. Let me see if I can get some props on that.
Okay. We like that. We could honestly, I'm probably going to be tough for me to get this on the fly. But if I were to literally go search games where Tobias Harris plays without Joel, you could probably see all of his assists.
Harden on my, this isn't on Underdog. This is a site where you just bet straight up props. James Harden is at 10.5.
Yep.
Over under with a positive juice in my favor on the over if I want to go that route. And I think I might, because it's always fun to hit overs that are juiced positively.
Yeah, this is I still think it's going to be, I mean, you don't have Embiid, but it's still a big time. They want to do, hey, Nezzy.
Slip. Oh boy.
I mean, if we want to build
a slip,
we can compile a slip. And definitely put one out there. So let's see what we got.
I'm in the middle of just like gobbling up so much Luka Doncic. It's insane.
Gobble it, my friend. Be that turkey that we all know and love.
It's insane.
Just want to say, for the 15 you have here, if you are not somehow subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel as it's a brand new one. We're trying to get this a little boosted up. Hit that like button, would be greatly appreciated. I don't know the likes right now, but we have 17 here. We should have 17 likes. It's not that hard. If you don't like us, double tap it twice, works like that. Or double tap the dislike twice, whatever you want to do there. And hit the notification bell specifically on this channel as well. You'll know when we go live. You don't have to wait for us, so you won't miss it. We do quite a bit of, we have Nez doing impromptu fast drafts for the perfect game. We got us doing live before locks. I have an inkling these live before locks could become a little bit more popular here in the summer. I know we like to do things, but I mean, I'm going to be sitting here drafting. Baseball is one of the easiest things to stream before lock. You don't have the chaos. All I'm going to need is a starting lineup. Your boy's good to go. I'm already pretty good at looking at a projected starting lineup, looking at inklings they want to write on there, and seeing who may or may not be in there. So
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I just hit an over on on Chris Middleton's points, 22.5.
Okay. We like that.
We do we? Okay.
22 and a half. Oh, hold on here. Well, let me.
Like real points.
Yeah. So for my site, or for two of them here, let's see. Yeah, we got Middleton at 23.2. So.
Okay. Don't let me down, Chris.
Let's see here. Trying to get this. Boom, 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 boom. I can't believe I just got Sabonis and Kyrie. That's fun. Okay. Oh, my man Drew. We appreciate that, brother. We appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have more coming. I know we've been behind it. Me and Chris haven't been able to get on the right page for these golf drafts, but we're gonna try and get something in the works here as the Masters is coming up close. So.
I'm at the 5th pick here in my dunk, and I just keep going back to the same damn guys. That's a problem. I can't be taking everybody over and over and over. I need to figure out what pacer do I like. I take a lot of McConnell. What's your read? Can you give me a peek behind the sheet on my Indiana Pacers?
So I haven't been able to fully update that. You know what? Let me do this quick. Let me give you a peek behind the sheet. I got to download something real quick, put it in there. We're on the clock.
I'll take input from the chat.
Boom. Oh, we just deleted that. All right, we're in Bryson DeChambeau. Perfect. All right. We got it down to a science where I can kind of, like, for a manual sheet, I can get it in there pretty quick. Perfect. All right, so.
Boom. There's my answer. Unironic Isaiah Jackson. I will take that. Let's see. What else is good?
Yeah, Isaiah Jackson is, we are, so for Pacers specifically. I'm on the clock. I felt the vibrate. We're looking at Jalen Smith at a rank of 32. Isaiah Jackson at 34. Nwora, McConnell, and Mathurin all at 42, 45, and 46. This is with like.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who's? Give me the answers. Just give me.
Joe Bell. Let's go. Sorry. So yeah, Jalen. I think Jalen Smith and Isaiah Jackson are interesting.
Okay.
I in terms of like a fantasy point per minute player, when it comes down to them.
I just need their starting lineup, really. Tell me, I'll take them all.
Yeah, and just in terms of like the whole slate, where they like rank, there just seems to be other options that just kind of rank better. Like even like Chip's boy right here, Javon Carter is now starting to pop up in this a little bit more. He's right behind DeAndre Ayton in terms of ceiling. There's Isaiah. Yeah. So here's your answer. Anywhere from Shaden Sharp down to, you can add in the names of Nasir Little, Isaiah Jackson, Drew Eubanks, Killian Hayes, RJ Barrett, and here's some Pacers: Jordan Nwora, TJ McConnell, Benedict Mathurin. And then they're all higher than Kevin Huerter in ADP. So like they're all viable as 6-round plays. You know what I mean? All those guys I think are viable. People can tell you they're gross, but like this slate keeps changing in the dynamics that where they're projecting. And for what it's worth, McConnell's projecting with a 40-point ceiling at only 26 minutes. So if he sneaks into more minutes, he's going to he would technically out-project that by a mile.
Took him in the 5th round. I just took him in the 5th round. We're lighting money on fire today.
TJ?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so in.
You want to talk about a pest on Luka Doncic now? I don't know. So what is Isaiah Jackson? He's been getting that. I mean, even in those minutes. I mean, when you just go look at obviously it's a box score and they haven't been able to, if you look at these Pacers box scores, they're just the grossest thing in the world.
I know.
I can't stop clicking Shaden Sharp, and that's probably bad.
See,
Should
I
I just
haven't
take
really.
the guy we were just talking about?
Yeah, I think Harris is a good look tonight.
All right, there we go. We're the plebs out here. All right, fellas. I think this is gonna be. What are we at here? The slate's gonna be locking any second now. 20 minutes, 94. We're gonna do for the mems. We have 4. Oh, we're gonna do an auto draft. So everyone can come in here and get this EV of my sweet ranks, so I can get to 20. And then we'll do this last draft. Oh, look who made it. Look who made it to the stream.
Save us, John boy.
All right, now we get to follow the hoops guy. We get to follow. We're literally just gonna try and like look at his draft and pre-snipe what we think he's thinking here. This is what we're doing.
So like, do I take Kevin Porter Jr. or do I go with like Kyle Anderson? You know, like
I've been taking KPJ. I know you have like a affinity for kind of KPJ. So
yeah, but like I don't. There's just so much more fun outside of Houston at Knicks.
There is, but like
would you take? So you're taking KPJ over like Bobby Portis and slow mo?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not like. I think I mix them up, but I have taken KPJ over them, and I was taking KPJ over them before kind of Bobby Portis and slow mo really opened up. Even though slow mo was kind of already like opened up, but. It's tough. The sheets and the projections will tell you that where is Kevin Porter? They're literally within 1 point of each other. All of them. Kevin Porter, Bobby Portis, and Kyle Anderson are within all 3 of those are within 2.1 points of each other in ceiling.
Shoot, man.
So, I mean, I feel like tonight. I was talking with Chad, and to not butcher what he said, today is going to be a luck box day, and I don't do well in those, is what he said, and he has not been playing much day.
I wonder why that would be. What does he mean by luck box day? Like, I wonder what he means by that, because I think there's some clearly identifiable, like, really good spots, and like I wouldn't call that luck, so to speak. So I'm not going to try to put words in his mouth.
So he tried to, he went all like math on me, but he didn't go. I mean, he laid it out. He goes, today's an absolute cluster. He goes, there might be some leverage math wise and still getting in. He said the contest is 40% full. 1/3 of those teams are probably dead. Giannis and Embiid teams won't get Luka swaps. And it's just going to be real hard to compete with late Luka. So it will depend on how the rest of the news breaks. He goes, if there's overlay, there's a real potential for profit. And obviously there's not before overlay.
Like everything took place.
Yeah. And then he goes, honestly, if the Qs start rolling in as they're playing, it makes the slate more appealing. Less random Luka teams to contend with, and 1,800 dead teams already in the pool and all this. So like, he was kind of laying it out for me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I saw John's tweet, and I'm like, these are much sharper than me. Maybe I'll wade into the waters a little bit more. So we've done that, but
yeah, I think it's wide open. I mean, obviously our boy Sam Olsen has a fantastic team that he's in the wings, like waiting on, but like this slate feels wide open. So I don't know. I should probably be keeping better track of like the way that I'm building, but to me, I just think there's good spots like littered on this slate.
Yeah, I guess I can, I will do. I mean, we're just gonna live.
Oh, Jalen Brunson ruled out. See ya.
Actually,
yup.
Let's go. And I'm not gonna get quickly this draft. That sucks. Screw you, John.
Fuck, that's fantastic for me though. I was not taking Brunson, man. Ooh.
Neither was I. What I want to do was check court IQ. And see what we're looking at here. We could honestly get. See, they're really cool, and they have. Yeah, there we go. Indiana's usage without Turner and how or with off the court. So Benedict Mathurin.
Give us some zooms if you would, please.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Boom. Okay. Is that good or one more?
One more.
So Benedict Mathurin leads the team in usage, but only a 0.91 fantasy point per minute player. It's a whole lot of sharing that ball out there.
Isaiah Jackson, it's his night.
Yeah,
Come on,
and this
dude.
is also with Buddy Healed on. So
Isaiah Jackson is having a goddamn night tonight. Oh, Chip, let's go, dude.
Let's see what we're cooking with here with Buddy out. Benedict Mathurin even goes higher in usage and still only goes up 0.01 in fantasy points. Isaiah Jackson, Chippy. Isaiah Jackson. I have one word for you, and that's one, well, more, but he's not starting.
Damn it, he's not starting. You know what? Who cares? He's it doesn't matter. Stuffing it. The stat sheets, that is.
I am smarter than the machines. Chip, these machines are there to confirm your priors. They're not making the projections. You're smarter than the projections. These machines are confirming your priors with the stats. Or you just basically, you are the machines with the stats in your head. Damn it. Yeah. It was a quick high. It was fun while it lasted. You're damn right. There he is. Look at that squad. Look at John's A squad he's building right here.
I wonder if Bobby Portis is tricking me.
Are you taking a lot of Bobby?
I just did, but now I'm like wondering if he tricked me. What do you think?
I like Bobby. I think he's the one that can get more run if this game's blowout potential, and I think he just has the epitome to just destroy this team.
I don't have the balls to do it, but I think Brook Lopez just eats tonight. Like, I could see him going just stupid.
I like Brook Lopez. I mean, dude, you're telling me you're taking off Giannis? You're taking off Giannis. Maybe we've looked at this, but yeah, we did. We already saw what it looked like, but Brook Lopez is going to be out there, and we want to talk about a guy that can literally fill it up with stocks. He's right in there. I mean, it defensive player of the year. So, in the running for it. It might be JJJ at this point.
All right. Isaiah Jackson slate. I got to go.
Sounds good, brother. Yeah, I'm going to make this last pick and we're going to peace. So thank you for Nezzy for popping by. It was fun.
Yeah, I got my dog crying in the background. He's ready to go for another walk. He's spoiled.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Thank you for joining.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Isaiah Jackson or bust.
Peace. All right. You guys are stuck with me. Yeah, we're making this last pick and we're dipping too. So appreciate everyone for sticking around. Again, spread the good word of the channel. We're trying to do more of these. Spread the good word for everything. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff that you guys like to hear. Manscaped. No, I'm just kidding. Not sponsored. We're just going to close down everything. All the sheets are being closed down, and we're gonna Godspeed this slate. We're gonna Godspeed everything. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have neither. I don't feel comfortable with the slate, so don't listen to what I mean. I'm just here for the content, man. If I were to bink something, it's gonna be a cash game. You're gonna see me celebrating that. So yeah, we just gotta get this last pick out here. Should I take Jalen Brunson for the memes? My boy Beretta James just needs to just pick so much faster. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. You guys, I don't know. So I'm going to start assuming everything is a troll, but then when people ask me questions, I'm not going to. Oh, it's so funny. I love it. Come on, Cowboys. Do not milk the clock for a brother. Jesus Christ. There is an autopilot button. Oh, you're just going to milk it and take the guy I was going to take. Whatever, brother. Who the fuck do I even take? Chat, help. Should we do this for Chip? No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't do that for Chip. Bobby Portis. All right. All that for that. Hey, I appreciate you guys all being here. It's been fantastic. We're going to do more of these in the future. That's all I'm going to say. We don't really need to make this go any longer than it has. So for your boy, I appreciate you being here. Everyone have a good night. Peace.